Hi, good morning. This is Mike Randall with Coldwell Banker Pinnacle Properties. With today's seller tip, we're going to talk about having your home on the inside ready for a great showing. Let's talk about the three things: declutter, depersonalize, and have it really clean. Clean, declutter, depersonalize. Those are our three things we want to focus on. Number one, you definitely want a really clean home when you're having someone come to look at it, to think about buying it. I would say that is probably the most critical element of the showing, is being sure that the house is ready to show relative to being clean. You don't want any odors. You don't want pet odors. You don't want, maybe if you're going to show your home and maybe you smoke, maybe you probably want to smoke outside. You just don't want to have any odor in the home, and you don't want to have your baseboards, with dust collected on them. You definitely just want to be super clean. I can't stress that enough. I mean, it can really make a really nice home show very poorly if it's not properly cleaned. The next thing, and take the cleanliness, all the way to your restrooms. As far as, and I'm not trying not to get too detailed, this is critical. Be sure that your towels hanging on the towel racks in the restroom. Be sure that you don't have laundry everywhere. You don't want the buyer focusing on the fact that you need to clean up your house. You need the buyer focusing on seeing themselves, envisioning themselves living in the home. So that's the clean part. Next, depersonalize. You want to get rid of any personal pictures in the home. We certainly, I've got pictures in my office. We've got pictures at our home of our family. But if I were putting my home on the market today, I would really want to take those pictures down, maybe replace them with any type of just artwork, or, not generic pictures, but, scene type pictures, pictures of whatever you're into, but Thomas Kincaid, that sort of thing. But here's the problem with personal pictures. A guy walks into your house, or a couple walks into your house, and they're looking at your property, and if there are personal family pictures, the first thing they do is walk over to the pictures to see if they know you. And if they do, then the rest of the time they're looking at the home, they're focusing on, hey, this is where so-and-so lives, and they're not seeing themselves, envisioning themselves as living in the property. So again, this is a small detail, but I can tell you it's very important. Thirdly, declutter. You definitely have to realize that when people come in to look at your property, they're thinking about, most of the time, more space. And if they're feeling very cramped, very cluttered at home, maybe they don't have enough closet space, if they come to your home and they open your closets and they look in there and they're just crammed full, then they're not going to see that as an opportunity for them to spread out, for them to have more space. So in saying that, get your seasonal clothes, move out what you're not using, rent a storage room. If you have too much furniture in a room, have your realtor look at the property, walk through with you, and make suggestions on maybe what you could live without to sell the home, to maybe have a better showing for the buyer. So remember, when you're showing your home to potential buyers, it's not about how you want to live. It's about preparing that home for how that buyer can envision themselves living there. Anyway, clean, declutter, depersonalize, extremely important. It can make or break the showing. Thank you very much. I hope this helps you, and we'll see you soon.